Good morning, everyone. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here helping to lift the vibration of our collective consciousness. It is Tuesday. It is November the 10th today of 2015. And I feel cleaned. I feel purified. Hear the truck outside. They're building, I believe, next door. Yes. Remember yesterday I said it was like yesterday was like a stew, getting all the bones pulled out, and like we were doing this to our lives. But I feel like God has done that to me. Took out any bits that were faulty or not working well, and we went through and seen, this isn't plugged in. Let's plug this in and plug this in, and like it's. I want to share with you. I was meditating yesterday, and this vision came to me. It was kind of like almost like a spinal cord with all of these filaments coming out from it like this, and I realized it was like if it was my DNA, my very bit of DNA, and I realized it after I saw the vision. When visions happen, I was just in the moment. You're not thinking. You're just witnessing, and it was like this, just like this, and it kind of like went dink, 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 and I watched it unzip, as it were, and it unzipped, and then it went like this, and then dink, 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 dink. And then I was just like filled with light, but more than light. Light that isn't light. Light that isn't just light. Light that is, pure energy, just light, sound. It's a vibration. It's a just such a moment of pure happiness, such a moment of bliss, and a realization of becoming new, becoming spiritually recreated. This is what our DNA does. It's what's happening constantly in our bodies. It really is. We are being replicated. And when you're replicated, it says, oh, this, we'll just get rid of this, and then we make it do it. And that's what I feel like happened. I actually witnessed it, and I just in that moment of witness and realization and feeling, and there are no physical words you can use to describe this. Really, but this is what we've got. We've got our physical bodies and our physical words to translate this sacred energy, this angelic, this, how to put it, God-like, this Christ-like energy, this perfection. And one thing I realized, okay, we're always looking outward as if they, they must be so far more advanced than we. We always look outside of ourselves to find the most high, to find the most evolved. And I have this moment of awareness. In my moment of awareness now, it's there. It's like they've got the wall, okay, and then you bounce on the trampoline and you look up over the wall. Boink, boink, when you come down, no matter how long you're down here, you still saw what was on the other side of that wall. You still know at that moment what was on the other side of that wall. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now some things are like known, you see, and we are the crest of the wave. This is something I've been shown time and time and time again. Yes, they there are other dimensions. Okay, they have been awareness. If you want to timelines, because time is an irrelevant thing, really. Creation, you can't say any creation is less than the other, or you can't say any creation is more than the other. Highly evolved, you say, oh, they're just so highly evolved. Like those pure energy beings, we look at them like, oh my God, I ascend to be like them. And they watch us. I'm not going to use the word envy, but in a way, like, we envy them and they envy us. Because, we've kind of got it backwards when we think, oh, they've been around for 5 million years, they must be so highly more evolved than we. But energy takes that long. Energy takes time to have its experience. It's like, the thought compresses and 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 until we get the little bits of DNA that are us. We are the crest of the wave of God, of God expressing itself physically. We are the crest of the wave for God to have an experience of self, of everything that I am and everything else. I am part of everything. Of course there are an array of colors. Of course there are an array of flavors. Of course there are an array of physical experiences. Because existence, this human physical existence, is the crest of the wave. Don't look at yourself like you're lesser. Look at yourself like you are the culmination of everything that had to come before, of billions of little bits of time, billions of years, as we say, you really of all of that, the forces of draw and the forces of push, this one's drawing and this one's pushing. And then that's what it creates, the attract and repel. It's what creates. It is, the draw. So you see nothing. It's such a strong draw that it's only darkness. And such a strong push that you see light. These things that create. But we, in a mixture, a delicate balance, where the experience is we are created to experience all of the other, like God went through all of these phases to become human, to witness all of the phases of itself, that we are here humans now, able to witness, but not just witness, able to experience, yes, but not just experience, able to, see? To create. Humanness is the greatest gift. It is the greatest gift. Aliveness is the greatest gift. We have our human bodies, and only through our human bodies can we manifest the magic of God with intention. Both conscious and subconscious intention. The very resonance of the little pieces of light that make you. Every frequency is both light and sound. And we each are comprised of these little bits in such a way that our hue, our resonance is individual. And it takes every little aspect of us. You know what I'm saying? And so we need each other. We need each other's perfect resonance. I need every one of you to find that perfectness of yourself, to allow the joy inside yourself. You know? Skip. When I'm in my own head and I'm not thinking about the world out there, which, you know, I say artistic and autistic kind of, you know, because I happen to be one of the lucky ones who was, you know, kind of like inward, artistic, autistic. I'm one of those lucky ones in that way. That and it actually took me effort to bring myself out into this world in witness of being seen. You know, it made me actually look at myself, which is a difficult thing for one of us, artistic or autistic type of people. I'm saying we experience aliveness, regardless of anybody looking. Like I say, when I'm in that place, of course I'm in that place a lot, and I'll be like skipping down the road. I'm singing to God, and He's making me wise, and He's making me laugh. God has such a sense of humor, I swear. Like always, you know, I always approach God with such reverence, you know, and then God is like, oh, He makes me laugh, I swear. It's just, and it's just calming, because, you know, everybody thinks you have to watch what you say. God, and it's just not. God doesn't watch what He says. God just does what He does to evoke this joy and laughter in me. And so, you know, I'll be skipping down the road, and God and I will be, you know, making each other laugh. And God loves when I dance. God, that's why I dance for God a lot, because it makes God joyful. It makes God. If you can picture it, when God is looking down, seeing us blissful, it makes God more blissful. In order for God to experience bliss, He has, and I say He, she, you know, I look at aliveness, because I'm female, you know, as a female experience, and God as a spiritual experience. And in order for the spiritual experience to be, you know, feel, it has to feel in a human life experience. And misery is a place that God won't go. You know what I'm saying? So God can't even be there in that human experience. I can't even be in that human experience. It's just too miserable. I found that with my own spirit, that you know, I keep like one of the lines of something that I call it Angels and Demons. I don't think I've shared it yet, but one of the lines is, you know, I keep my feet in the path of the flow, and I stay in the places that demons can't go. It's true. And demons, they have I'm too filled with light. A demon can't get anywhere near me. And if they do, you know, peek their faces into because like they'll go to the edge of the light. The demons really will go to the edge of the light. I see them there, and I look at them with love, and I go, oh, oh, what? But let me tell you something. Demons, they respond to love. They can't help it. They've only been quote unquote demons because they've never experienced love yet. That's all. They've been in darkness, the poor things, their whole existence. So it's all they know. They're in self-preservation mode. You know, it's all they know. That existence is trying to snuff me out, and I want to be. That's all they know. If they step into my light, they step into my love, and I look at them and say, hello there, you little being, you. for what you are. You need to think, what are you? You are something. Do you know? You can love yourself. You can love yourself. You can accept yourself. It's okay. You can stay there at the edge of my light. It's okay. Soak it in a little bit at a time. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to war. You don't have to. See? And in an entire existence of war, then that peace. And peace is delicious. And demons won't even realize it as they just transform. Now they don't look back into the darkness anymore. The light is just too wonderful, and now all of a sudden they become light beings too. That's all it is. You say, it's not about eternal damnation. No. Oh. No. God's love is never about punishment or damnation. We punish ourselves as we punish ourselves as we deny the bliss that life can be, the assuredness of this is our lives, this is our earth. No, you're not going to go digging up my earth to get a rock that's shiny. Oh, stop that right now. And put the earth back where it belongs, and instead we'll grow fruit trees and nut trees and berry bushes and let the herds roam and become plentiful again. And the air fresh and clean. And what are you doing spewing that? Do you know how long it took to get all those toxins absorbed into the ground nice and safely in the blood of our earth? The blood of our earth, that wonderful oil that keeps the tectonic plates just moving, and they have their own resonance, you know, the oil inside of our planet, it vibrates with its own magnetic resonance, and as we take it, and now things, instead of moving, sliding nice, now it's like, it's like, you know, like, where it's just like if you remove the oil from any gear, it doesn't move as well, you see. And we put all that toxins in the air. But don't despair, you say, because like, oh my God, it's already done. Look what we've done. But we are magical beings. This earth is magical. The universe is magical, and I really mean magical. As each one of us, and there are many now, it's like we've shoved that great big snowball over the edge. Oh, we shoved a little teeny snowball. The love in our heart. Little bitty. Each one of us individually. We just boink. And now they roll down and they gather more and gather more and gather more and gather more. Oh, we are this wonderful big snowball of love. And we're just whoosh, putting out like in the Lord of the Rings, you know, when they finally let the dam burst. The Ents. I love that scene, you know, and no more like hacking, biting, and burning. No, the cooling, fresh waters, and put it all out. And now the trees can grow. So I've been rambling on this morning, but this is what it is. The magic of creation is upon us. I love you, my star children. Namaste. I'll see you in the morning.